Happy early morning, y'all. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. It's early. Like, I missed out on money last night. I was exhausted. Like, I was dozing, driving back. That's how tired I was. I had to pull off on the side. I had to pull off in the neighborhood to take like an hour nap. Got back, was still too tired to get out there and make money grub hubbing. And I missed out on a day's work yesterday, which I don't need to be missing out on no money. But I thought that I was going to be able to lift. So I went through this whole huge headache of being able to get the new car so I can lift. And Lyft doesn't have a partnership with Hire Car. And I wish I would have known that ahead of time because the previous owner, filed a claim on me because they, he tried to say that the car was dirty. Dude, you're not doing your job. When people rent cars, you're supposed to detail the cars in between, in any service that needs to be done in between, should be done in between each rental service. You clean the car, you check the tires to make sure that the tires are good. He didn't do that. The car was not in the best shape when I got it. Okay. And y'all see, if you watch the live from Tuesday, like I almost got hit by a car walking up to the church just so I can vote. Like, because I asked the gentleman, is it a normal practice where people drop off a car with the owner not being there when the owner was there in the beginning? Like, this man is Slim Shady. I'm already dealing with Slim Shady with this shit here. Okay. I had to get back to work. I have to be able to get to and from work. I have to make side hustle money because that's the only money that I've had to be able to keep the car. Y'all, I still don't have food and all this shit. Like, I haven't even had a chance to even try to do that. And there's no point in me leaving, no, because I don't know if people are tampering with the shit. The shit's gonna get ate up. So there's no point in me even doing that. Like last night, like I had got my gas money. So I did like $29 before I was trying to head down south. And that didn't happen. And then I was supposed to come back to make more money because I haven't even paid on any of my surges yet. So I'm checking my email because I forget why I was checking my email. It was for a different reason. And then I checked my email. And then the very next day and yesterday, this fucker filed a claim on me about the cleanliness of the car. I'm like, that car was some shit anyways. Y'all know it didn't have no power windows, no power locks. When you're getting in and out the car, making these deliveries, it's a huge inconvenience having to do like this to make sure all the doors are locked and the crank. I can't tell you the last time I've been in a car that you had to crank the windows. So now I'm in the process of sending all these pictures as proof to the claim department that he's trying to say that I messed up the car. I did no such thing. I did the YouTube. I did the recording. I took the pictures. I had to leave the car there with the keys in the glove compartment. It's just some more bullshit. Look, I must really have something really awesome about to come through, y'all, because the devil won't never leave me alone. You see all the shit. I come home last night. Well, this is not officially home, but this is where I personally don't feel like it's home. It doesn't feel like a home. But this is where I currently lay my head. So as soon as I'm coming up on the porch, now mind you, I had to run down my mailman because my chime card was coming today. This crazy lady done put a lock on the mailbox. The man said, the tenants legally are supposed to have the right to access their mail. So she put a lock on the mailbox. So if we have mail coming to the house, how are we supposed to access our mail? and I have a mailbox at my storage, but I owe the money. Like, I mean, my mailbox is okay now because I paid that, and then I'm trying to, get my storage paid as well. And my property manager at this particular place, like, he's working with me and he's giving me the time to get the money paid and stuff. Okay, cool. But put the fries in the bag. Okay. What's up, Sam? Home is where the heart is. The problem is where is the heart. No blame. Just some wisdom. No, I understand, honey. I understand, but if you go back and watch my previous videos, like, I moved into this place thinking that this lady, she presented herself way different in the summertime. Like, I had an African dude try to scam me out of my money. The place that I did move into, I had to move because I was driving shuttle bus at the time. I had to sleep during the daytime. This man didn't tell me about, I mean, I knew about the dog, I just didn't know about the kid. Dogs and kids make noise, and so I had to leave. He kept a security deposit because he was like, you didn't honor our original agreement, but I didn't sign anything. But I'll give him credit because at least he did get my ID in the beginning. Okay. And then Nasty Matthew, he was horrible. He didn't tell me he was being evicted. He literally was trying to get $500 out of me because he was about to be evicted. So he's just trying to get money out of me, so I can have a temporary place to stay. I'm like, yeah, you know what I went through last summer. So I was literally wrongfully terminated from the hotel job that I had last year. So they had to fire me in order to start the eviction process. So I had to go through that already last summer based upon the job that I had. And then here it is a year later. And then this lady that I thought was sweet is not. She's really a vessel for the devil. Her and her husband. Her husband is a little pansy minion that does all of her bidding, you know. So she put a lock on the post office, like the little mailbox here. So I had to run down my mailman because I haven't had access to my Chime account for a week. So that was a challenge trying to get stuff paid. Like, if I had to swipe my card for anything or purchase something, I couldn't do it because I had to dispute some charges on my account that I didn't even notice until last month. Chime wasn't trying to give me my money back. So now I got to fight with Uber. But then at the same time, I need Uber because I got this hire car to do Lyft, and Lyft is not a partner with hire car in order for me to do the gig work through the hire car with Lyft. And I'm just now finding this out. Like, literally, like, I had to call the hire. I had told the gentleman I had to call like 5 times. This man had me stranded in this industrial park in the middle of the night. I still had to vote. I couldn't get my medicine. Like, it was a horrible day. And then I got stranded out there because I didn't have any money to get back. So I had to call my people and beg and plead, can you please help me? I'm stuck out here. And I still had to get to work the next day with no car. And where my job is, you have to have a car, you know? So I'm dealing with all of this stuff on top of fighting my eviction. But I'm fighting and I'm still continue to fight because this lady is horrible and she's Slim Shady. So I'm dealing with that and all the other stuff. So when I checked my email and I saw that the dude, I already said I wanted him reported. This is my first hire car experience and it was horrible. So he's trying to say that I messed up the car. I'm like, no, I did not. The car was not in the best condition when I got it. And then the tire was, the tire started off as an issue and then it became 2 tires. So I don't even know if he mentioned that in there, but I have the text messages. So I'm literally in the process of, I have to email the stuff because I have to attach it to the email as my proof that no, I did not damage the car, and then I have to send the text messages and stuff too, because he's a scam artist too. Like, I don't know why I always seem to have to deal with the shysters. I don't know. It's horrible. Let's see. Everybody puts up a face is kind of wrong, but that's the game of money. Exactly. Dip when you can, but stay if you can. Yes, and that's exactly what I'm doing, honey. I doubt she's slim, but shady. Yes, for sure, exactly. Okay, so okay, so just to give some background, I moved into this house on June the 17th. Okay, I was working my second hotel, well, the second driving job that I had through the hotels. This was my second job that I had. So I was employed when I moved into this house. Okay. But I had to record them because they were creating OSHA and EEOC issues, through this work situation. And I didn't know anything about that. I never had to contact, EEOC or anything like that for any other type of job related situation before. And I've been working since I was 14. So this was a new experience to me. But at the same time, I learned about that and being evicted and blah blah blah. I've never been evicted. Like all of this stuff is new. Okay. So dealing with the new job moving forward, I know the red flags to look for. I know when I'm being thrown underneath the bus. I know when the stuff is happening that's not kosher that needs to be dealt with. Same thing with this whole eviction process. So I got fired. Ironically enough, I got fired from the crazy Korean job July the 29th of, 2023. July 29th of 2024, Tracy got fired from her second hotel job on the same damn day, just a year later. Okay. So I had the money to pay, like, I saved all of my July tips from my job, and that's what I used to pay my August rent. So with me moving forward with trying to find jobs and stuff, like, I would have been okay had the Amazon job just kind of stuck the way that I needed it to. Like, I started at a hotel that I had applied to before, and I said I didn't want to have to do no more hotel jobs. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You do what you got to do. So I started this part-time job. It was only going to be 4 days a week at this other hotel that I had applied at before. It used to be a Quality Inn. Now it's the Best Western. It's the Best Western in Laurel. They still didn't give me my 2-day pay. Yeah, so I'm contacting the Secretary of Labor again, office. I'm sending an email this time. Her office manager is really, really sweet. So I'm dealing with the unemployment not paying me my money well over a year later. The two jobs that I did try to start in the meantime, I worked 2 days and then then I'm not at the job no more. I didn't have the money to continue to get to this job because it was like 30 minutes away. The Amazon job, I don't even know where, like, apparently they have like a whole separate location that they work out of when all the other people, their DSP was right there at the Glen Burnie location because that's where we were training. So I've contacted these people. I couldn't get my EBT because of this job, you know, that I only went to training for 2 days. And then I didn't hear nothing back from anybody from that office until days later. Okay, so my money would have been okay through the Amazon job. I started the last hotel job at like the day after Labor Day, and then I couldn't keep that job. So then the Amazon job started September the 23rd. Okay, so in the meantime, I've already made payment arrangements with this crazy lady. Like, she wasted 30 minutes of my time in the middle of the night on a Sunday, okay, to come up with this payment arrangement. So I did that. It's not my fault that I was never put on the schedule for the new job. Okay. That's not in my control. I can only be held accountable for the stuff that's in my control. Okay. So she's going to say that I lied because I said I was going to work. No, I did not say that. I was on my way to a job interview that particular day. So she literally called the police on me because she didn't have my actual government name in order to file the papers on me to try to evict me because she didn't do her due diligence as a landlord. Okay, normally you need the people's identification to run background checks and all this stuff before you have them move in. But again, I'm dealing with a Slim Shady. This lady too is a shyster, and she just wants the money. So when we had to go to court, because she called the police on me to force my hand to give up the ID, I called the county courthouse, not realizing I'm in Baltimore City right now. I thought I was in Baltimore County. I'm in the city because I contacted the courthouse, and the lady at the county clerk's office said, yes, you don't have to give up the ID. because she was supposed to do that in the beginning. Okay, she didn't do that. So she called the police on me. I'm not no criminal. It's not a crime not to have money to pay your rent. I'm trying to get back to work. I'm working on all this stuff. She won't leave me be, so it's been stressful. It's been extremely stressful. And I've been recording about it. Like everything that needs to be documented, even like with this car situation, I was recording the whole entire time. Okay. So there were a few of my folks that were on the live when I had to take the pictures. Like I literally had to leave the car and the keys in the glove box and all this stuff. And now he's trying to say that I messed up the car. Like I guess he's trying to say that he has to pay to have the car cleaned. And I'm like, but you rent cars. You normally have to clean the cars in between. I had to leave the car to go vote. Like I literally almost got hit by a car because there's no sidewalk leaving from that industrial area. It's nighttime. It's on the video. I just put all of those videos to public right when I had logged into my computer. So it's well documented. So I have to send this gentleman all the pictures that I took that's in my phone. And it's in my other phone. So I'm emailing it to myself so I can attach it to this message. And then the text messages too, I have to screenshot the text messages. So my nerves are kind of razzled because it's like, I didn't even get a chance to do my appeal for my unemployment. Like, that's what I really need right now. And it's what, Friday? Shit, it's Friday. So days have passed. But since I started the new job, y'all, I'm exhausted because I've been working 8 hours at the new full-time job. And then as soon as I get off work, I got to get on the road. And I've been doing Grubhub. Like I couldn't get my background check back in time with Uber, with Grubhub. I mean, I'm sorry, Grubhub wasn't a problem. They did it. They were awesome because they did it right away. That's why I've been using them. But as far as DoorDash, Uber, Lyft took a minute, but I finally got background checked with Lyft to only find out now that they're not partnered with Hire Car. So I have to sign up for Uber now because Uber is partnered with the Hire Car people, and that's who I have the actual car through right now. So I already missed out on a day's pay because I had other stuff. I had other stuff that I had to take care of yesterday. And then, like I said, I didn't even check my messages, and then I checked the messages. But at this point, I got to do what I got to do. It sucks. All of it sucks. Okay. But things are still working in my favor. Okay. Because I'm a hustler, I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Minus sell my coochie because yeah, the dude tried to pimp me off to his uncle too. That just happened recently within the last couple of days. That was fucked up. So needless to say, we're not friends no more. But anywho, Tracy is a hustler and would do whatever I have to do, minus sell my coochie. Okay. To make the money that I need to keep my bills paid. Okay. Like I said, I just started and I like this job. Like it's a lot of information. It's a lot of information. Oh my God, it's a lot of information. But my whole purpose is to help people. Okay. It's literally ingrained in my DNA and in the stars for me to help people. Okay. So with this job, I most certainly can help people. Okay. It's just a lot. It's a lot of information, in a short amount of time. Like you have to kind of like I wish I was a sponge and literally can use the osmosis to just soak in all the information or whatever, but it's going to take time. But coming from dealing with them horrible hotel situations, because there's nothing hospitable about the hospitality industry at all. It's very cutthroat. It's a very cutthroat business. Yeah, it's a lot. And I said I don't want to have to work in no more hotels, and I meant what I said. I'm fine with the customer service because I've always done customer service. And in this sense, I can help people like me that really truly need the help. Like I said, the only thing that I can ever get Maryland to help me with is pretty much the EBT. And I couldn't get my EBT because of the last job, but I asked my trainer, what I should do. And she told me, and I just haven't had a chance to do it because I keep having to deal with all this crazy about, what was going on with living situations. So I came on because it's an issue with the hire car thing, but I'll get back to that in a second. So, anyways, like the housing situation is jacked, but I'm dealing with it because right now Tracy is still I'm exhausted and I still don't have the money that I need to take care of all of my stuff. But at the same time though, me getting my chime card today, like if you were on the live earlier, like I literally had to run down my mailman to get my chime card because I saw it in the email that my card was coming today. So it's been quite the challenge not having access to my Grubhub money directly with my card. So because I had to dispute the charges from Uber One, which I still have to do because somebody need to give me my $50 back. Like I'm tired of people messing with my money when I really, really, truly need the money. Like I haven't even got my deposit back yet from the hire car situation. So that's $100. And then Uber One took $9.99 for 5 months. That's $50. I'm like, and I didn't sign up for no shit. Like I don't sign up for nothing. I don't click on nothing. I don't have no money for shit. Like I literally got food last night and the container got a whole face on it. Just notice that. Lord have mercy. Anywho, so things are working out in my favor right now because this lady didn't do what she was supposed to do. Okay. Sorry, y'all, I'm a titty itching. But she didn't do what she was supposed to do. So right now that's working in my. Hold on, let me check this connection again. Oh, I'm still connected. Okay. So anyhow, so I ran the mailman down. I got my. This Wi-Fi is getting on my nerves. I'm still connected. Anyhow, so I'm exhausted, y'all. I should be asleep. I need to go to work. Like I'm just like I had to pull off yesterday because that's how sleepy I was, and then I couldn't get back out in the street to make money last night. And then I didn't make the money that I was supposed to yesterday because I didn't know that Lyft for you to be able to do the gig work. I didn't know. I did not know. I literally just found out just now when I had to call hire car again because the stupid asshole white dude is trying to do some slim shady shit. And I'm telling you, I was like, I wanted his ass reported from 2 days ago because he did the claim the next day and then another one. I ain't got time for that bullshit. I'm sending my emails and stuff. Anywho, like it would be helpful if we had Wi-Fi at work because I always bring my computer with me. Like all of this stuff that I could have already did my unemployment appeal. Like I would have seen this message. Like I've been hustling. Like I was start the like this. I'm dealing with slim shady shit here. I'm having to deal with the slim shady shit dude. So, but everything, like I said, you got to accentuate the positive. Right now, I still have a place to stay about paying because the lady didn't do what she was supposed to do. That's working in my favor. So the exterminators have to come out again on Saturday. This time it's going to be in the morning. The window is time is in the morning, so they should hopefully. And then I'm gonna make sure stuff's out the closet. Cause see if I could put my stuff in the storage, I would just take. I have a car right now. I could take my stuff that's here in the closet and put it in my storage, but I still have to pay. Like, oh. So I don't know if she knows yet that I reported her to the Maryland Attorney General's office. I don't know. It was weird because when I came back last night, like I literally was just popping in to pop back out, to do some grub hubbing because oh my god, y'all, the thing was lit. It was so much red hot spots just in my little delivery zone and stuff. So it was a whole bunch of money. Like I should have made probably like at least about a good $50-$60 last night. I'm exhausted. Like I'm tired. Like I should be asleep right now, but I woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. And it was funny because like I said, when I got back to the house, they both ran out the door. Like they ran out the door. And I know that was it was like a scare tactic, you know, and running out on the porch. And I'm just looking because as long as they don't say nothing and as long as they don't touch me, I'm good because if I have to call the police on you, then we definitely doing that shit. Okay, since you called the police on me, I most certainly would call the police on you. So they ain't say nothing. I was sitting there. I had just went to the Dairy Queen and had got me an ice cream because I needed to pick me up. And like I said, those dip cones remind me of childhood from when my aunt used to take me when we were. She used to take me to go see the big lion in the train car, right? So they just don't have butterscotch anymore, though. I like the butterscotch. They don't have it anymore, so I get the cherry. So anyway, so I got my little ice cream cone, and I was finishing up my ice cream before I had got out the car and all that stuff. And I'm trying to gather all my stuff because I don't leave nothing in there. Because I, she said that she don't have a key to my room. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what they do when I'm not here. Okay, that's why I keep my door when I'm in my room. The door is locked. When I'm not in my room, I keep the door locked. Okay, so her hand had to be forced as far as this whole extermination thing. So I'm the one who initiated it. It needed to be done. I caught a mouse literally the very next day. So I haven't had a chance to go to the store to get the sticky trap. So now that I finally have access to my car, my chime card again, I will go ahead today and make sure that I go get some more sticky traps. Because the exterminator's like, oh, well, you can go ahead and pull these traps up. No, I'm not going to do that. And with me leaving them down there, I the very next day, they were here Saturday, 4 o'clock in the morning, Sunday, and that mouse was loud too. It was hollering. The other ones weren't hollering. This one was in his feelings because he was hollering. That's what woke me up. So I was trying to get $5. She's like, if you got $5, I'll get the trap up for you. I don't have $5. I didn't have $5. I had my laundry money. That's all that I had. You never paid me back my $20. You're still eating up my food. That's why I haven't put no more food in the refrigerator. My friend had to buy me food. I was eating peanut butter and jelly for a whole week. Sour cream is not gonna you're not gonna get full off of sour cream. Why are you messing with my sour cream? That's what I'm saying. I can't put nothing else. Like at this point, I need my own little refrigerator here in my room. But I'm not staying, but I'm just saying if I had to be here longer, I would need my own refrigerator in this room because it's ridiculous. Okay. So so anywho, um I had to run down the mailman to get my time card. They will bust it up on the porch. When I had came up in the house. So they were in losing my religion in it. Like I love that song. I've always loved that song, you know. And so I was still singing the song as I'm getting out the car and stuff when I'm coming up to the porch when they try to bombard me, on the porch and stuff like that. So I looked at her, I looked at him, and I went ahead and I put the code in the door to get in the house. And I'm singing like so I pulled up the song. So I pulled up Losing My Religion and then I forget the next song. It was all nine. It was like 490 songs back to back, and then Alanis Morissette was the fourth song. Is it an ironic? Like, don't you think for real? So like, it was those four little songs like lumped together. They were still talking real loud outside of my window, so I started praying real loud. Cause you gonna leave me alone, devil? Oh my god, I'm scared. You found another one the next day. But asked you for my money ever. Exactly. Yes. Look, honey. This just I cannot make this shit up. Okay. I can't make this shit up for real. Like I can't make it up. Even like with Joseph. Joseph Hole tried to pimp me out to his uncle. Dude, you ain't got no coochie. You ain't never gonna get no coochie. But you gonna try to pimp me out to your uncle? Man, boy bye. Like I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Like I said, I cannot make this shit up. You were supposed to be big time in the streets doing your thing type thing. So then oh sorry, y'all. Like so anyways. Me and Jeffrey have been talking about that a lot lately, because Jeffrey prays for me every single day. He was like, you just need to continue to leave those people alone. I was like, I do. Like, I've known this man like 3 years. We literally just started hanging out just within this last 2 months. I went to his house the 1 month, and then last month I went to his house too. So when I got the car and I wasn't signed up for any of the apps, at first, I'm like, sometimes people have to improvise. Sometimes people have to rob Peter to pay Paul. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. And if you know that street life, then you being a true hustler should know how to, like, in an instant can get your hands on some coins. Yeah, but that's not obviously who they really truly are. And when I said I needed to hustle to get money, your interpretation of that was I'm supposed to sell my coochie to your uncle. Like, no. Mm-mm. Mm. He too did not keep his hands to himself. The other dude got blocked, and this dude been blocked, but he had hit me up on Facebook. So guess what? He got blocked permanently this time. He was already blocked on the one phone, again from the regular phone, and this time he got blocked on my Facebook. So the only way that he could try to hit me up, like crazy cat you do, you have to hit me up under a new email or somebody else. That's it. And then he gonna say that I got issues. I do have issues. That's true. I'm not gonna dispute that. Dealing with her malfunction, dysfunction. Like, what you doing? You still live at home with your mom, 54 years old. Like I said, it's an Aquarian trait. Two Aquarians that I had either dealt with, talked to, whatever. Aquarian, February Aquarian, still living at home with your mama, over 40 years old. But then you shade and have your folks talking shit and doing all this stuff. I'm not living at home with my mama. Sorry, y'all, the Wi-Fi again. The signal is bad tonight for some reason, so my apologies. Yeah, so it's like I'm dealing with a lot still, y'all. I'm dealing with a lot, and I'm trying to take everything in stride because the new job, I could see myself being there for a while. Like the stability is there, like the advancement opportunities and stuff are there. Okay, unlike the other situations, like I said, the pay is like in between the Amazon job and the hamster wheel job. So, like I said, I can deal with that because I've been grub hubbing. Like y'all, I've been grub hubbing my ass off. I just was too exhausted. I was tired. Oh my God, I was so tired. And then I gotta I should be asleep. I gotta go to work in the morning. And then Friday night, I gotta be back out in them streets trying to hustle to get this money together. So I got plenty of gas, thank God. Because like I said, I had, oh, excuse me, the last little bit of money that I had off of my Cash App. And the lady gave me a $5 tip. So that was my $20. Because so far, it's going on 2 weeks that I've been doing the Grubhub. Only two people like gave me a cash tip. I'm not expecting tips from this, like not like with the hamster wheel job, okay? So two people were nice enough to actually give me a cash tip. So I had bought food with the money that the gentleman had gave me that time, and then literally the $5, the lady, she's like, "Oh, I think you've delivered to us before." I was like, "I probably have, honey. I've been doing some mix a lot all around Baltimore, in the county, in the city, in Arundel County, Howard County, like shit. You hear me? I've been running. I've been running. So trying to hustle to get this money together. I still haven't got not any storage paid, but whatever. We get paid on the 15th. So I should at least be able to knock out one of my storages when I get paid. And I'm still gonna be broke, but whatever. I gotta do what I gotta do. So I have to go through the process of registering with Uber because Uber, like when the dude, I felt like he was in his feelings because I didn't want to give no more money to him. That car, yes, I had a car, and thank you Jesus that you had provided the opportunity for me to have a car, but I'm not used to having a crank. I can't tell you the last time I had to crank a window in a car. It's 2024. Like I didn't even know that they still had cars around that you crank the window. Yeah, I don't have the problem now. And the African dude is mad cool, and he had his brother come out to check the car and all that stuff before I got it. He was like, we got to have a car for this lady because, the insurance thing, it was like a fluke thing. Excuse me, I understand, shit happens. Y'all, I'm starting to get sleepy. I'm like, let me turn this light off. It's been so much going on as usual. Oh, shit, I didn't even put my alarm on either, y'all. So, a lot has happened this week. This was a rough week. It's been a long, drawn out week, and I still can't rest because I still got to be out here hustling to get money together. But I should be okay once I can finally register for Uber, which I've already started that process like 2-3 times already. But whatever, I still got to do what I got to do. And let me set this alarm before I fall back asleep and then won't be able to get back up. All right, I'm setting my alarm. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna do 6:20 this morning because I know I'm gonna need that extra little 20 minutes. 3 hours and 21 minutes. Is my volume up? Okay, now it is. Let me hit this light, y'all. So, so the dude filed the claim because he said the car was dirty. I'm like, dude, that's what you're supposed to do when you turn in a car rental. You're supposed to clean it. And, you're supposed to check the tires. Anyhow, this dude, I already said I wanted you reported. I already said I wanted you taken off of this app. This is my first experience dealing with this platform. And he's Slim Shady too. So I'm dealing with a Slim Shady. I'm dealing with a Slim Shady slumlord landlord. So the first owner that I had worked through for hire car, obviously too, is Slim Shady. Y'all, they just doing too much trying to get these coins by any means necessary. They doing too much. But again, Traci is here to end the flim flam. I had to call the guy had to count up my calls. I had to call 5 times. I said it was at least 5 or 6 times that I had to call Tuesday. You see, I had to leave the car. I just put all those videos on public so y'all can go back and watch the replays. Like I almost got hit by a car trying to go vote. I shouldn't have been walking. Like I was stranded. I was literally stranded. But my former cleaning client that I used to do the Airbnb cleaning for, he helped me out. That was the only reason why I was able to get back. That was the only reason why I was able to get to work Wednesday. Because I didn't go to work yesterday. I had stuff to do and I still didn't get all of my stuff done and I still don't have the money yet that I need. And I've been busting my ass this past week since I started this new job every day. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I worked my 8 hours and then I was out in them streets for like at least an average, I would say, like 5 hours. That one night I didn't come home until midnight. And then Saturday, because of the mouse thing, I couldn't hustle to make the money that I needed to Saturday. My mental was blown. Saturday was just not a good day. But I made up for it Sunday. Like I could have made a whole bunch of money Saturday. And then I had to turn right around and do it again. Like Monday I went to work. I was out in these streets. Tuesday was election day, so we were off. So of course, like I said, it was a holiday. So if I had the whole car situation square the way that I needed to, So now I know. So for anybody else too that is curious or is interested in the information, like you cannot use a hire car to do Lyft. And I just now found that out. So FYI purposes, you cannot use a hire car to do Lyft. Okay, fine, no problem. So I had to sign up for Uber, which is gonna take longer, and I don't know what the hell that they're gonna ask for this time. But anywho, I need to get it done. I need to get it done today, and hopefully it won't take long because the the ride shares is how I was supposed to be able to get this money together to get my bills caught up. I haven't given up yet though. I haven't given up yet, y'all. Like I prayed. I had played me a couple of numbers. Like I haven't played numbers. I put like 4 numbers in. Ugh. Like that $500 that I missed out on my birthday, I could have knocked out one of my storages with that. My birthday came out last Sunday, and of course I missed it. Like I was supposed to have gone out to get the sticky traps. If I would have went out to get the sticky traps, I would have played my birthday. Yeah, but that didn't happen. It's cool. My bigger and better is coming. Like the devil won't take his hands up off me. Obviously, I'm doing something right. That's why he's constantly fucking with me. It's fine though. It's fine because I'm handling my business. Either way, I have to do what I have to do. And I'm only still feeling the pinch right now because I'm at the beginning stages, you know. I'm just now getting to the new job. But I like my job. You know, I like this job. This job is not like the hamster wheel job. And as you can see, they actually had me on the schedule. I'm still in training, learning all the information and all that stuff. They didn't flim flam me like the Amazon contacted people. And that's what I'm saying. Because, like, on my lunch break, I normally, like, I didn't have money for lunch and stuff like that. Like, we went to lunch together Monday. That was the first time that I actually had money that I can even, get a lunch. Because I would just go out to my car. I would go out to my car. So either I was recording in the car, or I would take me a nap, or, I would normally have like a morning powwow with Jeffrey. That was it. You like my money is still tight. Like I got Panda Express. I had picked up Panda Express this morning for these two people. Like, so I had to drop off food to two different hospitals today. The first one was a patient, and he kept calling me while I was driving, and I was stuck in traffic. So, he had dozed off by the time I finally got to the hospital, and then the second one, the lady must have been a nurse. So, but that Panda Express was smelling so kind of good, and I don't like going to the one in Catonsville because like the food is not always fresh. That food was fresh. That shit was good. That one, y'all. I love me some Panda Express orange chicken, and I'm a creature of habit, so I get the same thing: orange chicken, honey walnut shrimp. That's it. And I got the mixed veggies because I didn't need them extra carbs. They didn't have the noodles because sometimes I do the half and half, which I think is awesome to have it as an option. And I could have got white rice, but I'm like, nope, I'm not getting no carbs. Like, I'm still trying to lose this last little 14 pounds. And like I said, I know my doctor's gonna cuss me out, but I need him to fill out this paperwork for me because I'm like, I'm not giving up on this whole mobility thing. Y'all know I like driving, and it's paying the most money out of all of these jobs. So I still gotta try. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, of course, I'm getting sleepy. But it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. Uh, Jesus Christ is my support. Jesus Christ is my attorney. Jesus Christ is my judge and jury. Tracy is still thriving and surviving. I'm going to receive double for my trouble. That's what Miss Angela said. Yeah, that's what she said. Everything's gonna be all right. Y'all just keep praying for me. Just please keep praying for me. Um, everything's gonna be all right. I just want to make sure that I responded to my folks because I'm getting sleepy. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to report her for the mailbox stuff too, because I never got my check from the hotel, and they're giving me a hard time and not trying to give me my money. So that's why I'm gonna have to report them to the Secretary of Labor's office. Them and the stupid Amazon contractors too. 'Cause I should have been got my money. All the money that I'm owed at this point, including my unemployment, I gotta fight for. But I work for it. I need my money. I want my money. So I'm not giving up. It's just it sucks because I'm on a time crunch. I don't have a lot of time, but I gotta try and do what I gotta do. Like as long as I had access to my unemployment, I would have been all right. Because the lady said I was only gonna get paid for the 1 week. They owe me for 26 weeks. I'm only getting paid for the 1 week. They finally verified my checking account, but I still didn't even get that 1 week because I can pay a storage with that. But whatever, I gotta keep trying. I gotta keep moving forward. All right, y'all. I just got a couple hours, so I'll be back later. I'm going back to bed. Good night.